Yo, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Am I a little echoey, by the way? Perfect. I'm in the living room, so that's why I thought it was going to be echoey. I would say maybe at least a year, right? Was that when Royale came out? No, it had it came out right when COVID happened, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the case. That was like in 2020. Wait, was COVID 2021? Yeah, I don't remember anymore. I try to forget everything.
Uh,
So, are you streaming right now or?
yeah, I think I started streaming. Oh, I actually been streaming for a while.
Oh, send me a link because I can't. I don't know. I can't see what's going on.
Well, hang on a second. Because, hang on. Can I share my screen? I can share my screen. Hang on.
Well, that would work. Yeah,
Yeah, give me one sec.
and my internet's better, or I have a new computer, so I should be able to see what you're saying. Seeing.
Mm,
By the way, did you get a new mic?
yeah, I did.
Yes, it sounds way better. It's not like a 10 can headset that you had last
Yeah,
time.
of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's way better.
Alright.
All right, let's.
You see anything?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Wait, wait, hold on. Go back to that.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I
You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
I saw that. You put a fucking mod. This mode is easier than Rise. Wow.
No, that's not even a mod. It's just an image I found.
Oh.
We're still recording this off of PS2.
Oh god. I thought it was golden for a second. I'm
No,
like,
we're still on PS2, which is why the quality is so bad. uh,
let me put this pop out. There we go. Much better. There's a way that you can source this to. You don't have to change it out, but there is a way you can source this to your Discord, so I don't see your OBS. But don't worry about it.
well,
Don't worry about it.
whatever. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
it's been a while anyway.
yeah. So what's going on, man?
Not much. Work has been picking up lately, so that's why I haven't been like doing any of this shit lately.
Yeah, same here. I'm been ridiculously busy this year. Just enough to, just play some video and work and socialize. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. And really, I just don't really care for streaming, honestly. I think I kind of like got out of it.
I think I understand a little bit.
So, did you start playing this again because of the recent
Like,
shitstorm?
man, when I saw that, I was just like, man, I kind of want to play Persona 4 again. Just because of all those bullshit that's going on.
Honestly, I stopped with like doing these like Twitter arguments, and I learned this like years ago that it is entirely pointless, especially when they're like that knee deep, where they're just obviously haven't played the game at all, or they just want their own narrative, or want it to fit their own narrative, whatever that may be. And this is why we gatekeep. So.
I can't imagine why.
But no, I always wonder, like, why is it always Persona that always gets brought up? It's this and Danganronpa.
I don't know. I think it's because there's like these call it as gaming. off of shitty take. Like I did all those Twitter numbers.
Well, I don't. I genuinely think they actually believe what they're saying. To be perfectly honest. I don't. You don't think so?
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
All they care about.
I disagree, but I can see some like when I do my trans Naruto stuff. Yeah, obviously. I should just bring that up just for the fuck of it. That
Some thick skin!
was probably the second or third highest interaction I've had on Twitter. Is just doing that shit.
Someone finish it off!
No, I honestly I think people are just like genuine about it, or the people that act like that because
Defeat it!
most of them, I feel like they have like the personality that you would see from Tumblr, to be perfectly honest. And Tumblr banning porn and now is bringing it back apparently, caused them to all come to Twitter and made Twitter way worse than it was years ago.
You know, there was this rumor going on that apparently Tumblr is bringing back the not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
And hey, if it makes Twitter less of a hellhole, then I'm all for it, honestly.
To be perfectly honest, you shouldn't be worrying about Twitter. You should just do what you've been doing for the last year. Just kind of just like randomly just commenting on it. I wish I had that mentality, honestly.
So you
I
know
just
that
don't.
too, huh? I just
Yeah.
not been using
Yeah.
it much.
Honestly, what I've done too is I stopped giving a shit what's being posted on there. I just kind of just like retweet, and I'll occasionally comment. But I'm at this point where like internet arguments or internet, especially on Twitter, is entirely pointless because of many reasons. Like one, everyone misinterprets what you're trying to say. Two, there's a character limit, and three, I think it's just better to just like talk to someone and have a conversation rather than just have a debate. Because like a lot of things that gets talked about on the internet, there's a lot of nuance, and even though I may not agree with a lot of people saying about what they feel about Persona, the Persona series in general, I know that there's some nuance. There's more to what they're saying in that 240 character limit. But they wouldn't be charitable to me as well, so fuck them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't get bent out of shape of it. I just kind of just like laugh and then just go on with my day. Usually I just use Twitter just to distract me from work for about 5 or 10 minutes and then get back to work. And I actually do use it to help with my fantasy football league, but this year it has been pretty darn bad. So yeah, I really don't use Twitter. Well, primarily, I don't like seek it out or as addicted as I was years ago. I came to this realization like about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And I've been slowly less using it.
Yeah, that's pretty much just been me. I'm just like, okay, I've been seeing the same shit over and over again. It's like, this is really fucking boring. And it's just been mentally draining. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go off for about a week and see what happens then. And I felt a lot fucking better after that week. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to keep, like, not using Twitter a lot. And then I've just started feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like how much better a person could be if they just dedicate it more to themselves. It does wonders.
Yeah.
And and I feel like just like Twitter as a platform, it really rewards the dumbest people. And it just because they'll say like the most batshit insane things, and they're obviously like fishing for likes for saying the most batshit insane things that I feel like they almost kind of believe it too, like the stuff that they're saying. So that's why I think some of these people genuinely believe what they're saying, even as stupid as it is of talking about a fucking video game. They want to see it. Oh shit, you're
Wow,
fucked.
okay. Alright. Okay, so Yukiko just died.
Yeah, you can still do this though.
Yeah, I could. I'm gonna have to revive her. Do I have any revive?
Wow, you have like no items.
Yeah, I don't. That's the worst
So-
part of this.
Are you playing on hard mode?
Yep.
So what I typically do with
Here's the thing.
Every time I
Keep
play-
in
I
mind-
played
keep in mind
this.
that I'm playing this on vanilla and not golden.
yes, and vanilla is harder, but I still use like Yukiko Castle to grind items, and it's helped. 'Cause all you had to do is just go through like the first floor, just keep on grinding through chests. Like you can get some good items in there in that dungeon. It's weird.
Yeah.
So speaking of Persona, no Persona 5 or Persona 6 news in the 25th anniversary. How about that?
And this whole 25th anniversary celebration has just been a complete wash.
I mean, what did people expect? I mean, I think that at the 20th anniversary we did get Persona 5, or it was announced. And I don't really remember much of it besides just getting announced or like a release date, an official release date, not the 2012 winter release date. And then we have Soul Hackers 2 conversation as well. You saw that tidbit.
Yeah, that was that's something. And here's the thing: I am mixed about Soul Hackers 2. Like, there is some good things in it, but it also it's just did it really have to be called Soul Hackers 2?
It could have been called something else.
It could have been called something else, honestly.
I will say this: it does have some Persona small things about it. Like it has the mascot characters. It has the mascot characters, and it has like the SMT like demons, and that's about it. From the gameplay I saw, I wasn't too impressed about the dungeon designs.
No, it's not good at all.
Is it as bad as Final Fantasy 13?
I wouldn't say as bad, but it's hinders on being similar to Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Bad.
Oh, I knew it! You know, I bought that game on Switch, and I still haven't like played it.
Good job
the
making
supposedly-
$60.
Look, I bought it because I'm like, okay, I know some dumb fucking loser is gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be like a rare game in the future, and I'm like, okay, fine, I can probably sell this bitch later on. I mean, I got the Wii U collector's edition when it first came out because I'm like, oh, I saw the trailer where it was SMT and Fire Emblem mixed to each other. Oh, I love these two things. This is gonna be awesome, and it wasn't that at all.
Oh, speaking of Fire Emblem,
Oh, you mean toothpaste?
yeah, man, when that first leak came out, I was like, "There's no way this has to be fake. There's no way it's gonna be like that."
I didn't even know about the leak.
No, it was leaked. The protagonist, whatever the name is, was leaked, and everybody just assumed it has to be fake. There's no way this character's gonna be designed this fucking stupid.
What were they think? I know what they're trying to do with it. They're trying to do like, okay, it's a character that's fused, and that's why their hair is split. It's like supposed to be like really dumb and lazy symbolism, if you want to call it that. But like it design wise, it looks like complete shit in every single way. Like I literally, I don't want to even do anything with this character. I don't want to see this character on my screen.
You knocked it down.
Our enemy is down. We must.
But I'm not too wasn't too impressive with that trailer either. I feel like it was very fan servicey. It was trying to plead to like the nostalgia factor of their fans, and I think it's just gonna be like Three Houses again. Honestly,
Someone finish it off.
you're not gonna have an open. You're not gonna have an open world. You're just gonna have a little hub that you're just gonna keep on circling around for like 90% of the game. Everything is entirely pointless. It doesn't mean anything. Characters have barely any personality whatsoever. It's just gonna be Three Houses 2.
I want to have high hopes for the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't. Just I'm telling you, don't. They're trying to like, oh, you can put these rings on. You can be Marth or like whatever. I'm like, narratively, I don't think this is gonna make sense, and it's gonna be pretty stupid too. It's honestly, it would probably be better if it was a signed game instead of a mainline game. If it was Fire Emblem Heroes, is that the one, or Warriors? Yes. If it was a Warriors game, that concept would probably make more sense. But in a mainline Fire Emblem game, no. I don't want to play like Martha again. I don't want to play as Roy. I don't want to. I want to play new characters, even though I do like the old characters. Like, okay, if you're gonna put these old characters, why don't you just remake those games and put them in like a 3D environment? Because I think what was that one on 3DS that was Shadow of Valencia?
That remake of Gaiden.
Was it Gaiden?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that game was fun. I liked that. Honestly, my whole entire time, I thought they were gonna remake one of the Fire Emblem games on the Super NES. I can't remember which one.
Genealogy.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And I think that would be more interesting to make, because I heard those maps are like huge.
They're ridiculous.
Yeah, but not too excited about Fire Emblem. Still sad. No fucking news of Advance Wars because there was some fucking war.
Bruh, that game is just not gonna get released at all.
No, it's finished. It's literally finished. There's nothing else you can do to improve it. None. Like, I bet you the online thing probably works fine, or it can't be better than what it is right now. Or when the game comes out, I swear to God, if they had to make me pay for a fucking DLC, I'm gonna be pissed. Because they better add shit for like free or with the game.
I don't know.
And honestly, I understand their quote unquote reasoning. However, I think it's still pretty bad. Just because, like, oh, there's a war that's going on. Well, technically, not really. You just have a battle. You have two countries going at it. Basically, that's what's going on right now. But I see a lot of like people just like compare like, well, there's the first mission of Advance Wars. There's a resemblance of like Russia trying to invade what it would be like the USA. I'm like, first off, yes, okay. Can we stop with like the whole like Olaf is supposed to represent Russia. Like, I get it. Okay, fine, whatever. But get this, it's a fucking cartoon war game. Are we gonna not put Call of Duty out there because a fucking war just started? Oh no, it just released. Literally, was it last week? This week? No, it got released. Like no other fucking game company would stop it just because something happened. And this was the same game series. The first Advance Wars game came out the day of 9/11, the exact same day.
That's crazy to think.
Yes, and it's happening again, but different thing. And they're actually like, no, we should hold up. Like, who cares? It's like one of the biggest jokes in Advance Wars is Andy saying, "What's an airport?" You're telling me people are gonna be like really conscientious or like sad about a real world that's going on when they're playing Advance Wars? No, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna play the game and just be happy with it. There's like barely any connection. I don't know. I think it's like the dumbest reason to, and unless they're gonna be like adding things to the actual game, unless it's like new content, it's I'm gonna be disappointed. Because this was a game I was actually like looking forward to, because I played this game with a lot of my high school friends, and I'm like, dude, you got a Switch? Let's play it online. Like, it gave us like a reason to like actually play competitively again. And now I have to keep on waiting.
That really gotta suck.
Seriously?
Yeah, and it's for the dumbest reasons too. Like, I can't think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just can't think of any good reason to delay a game unless it's not finished. That's it.
I mean, to be fair, if we're gonna get on this topic, remember when they didn't do the direct for the European stream because of the Queen's death?
No, that was based. They named the game literally the Tears of the Kingdom. That was so funny. They're like, fuck the UK. They don't deserve anything. Fuck the Queen. We're gonna make a game about their fucking dead Queen, and they're gonna love it. I also hated like that too as well. Just a lot of people. Hell, like, there's like a sporting event that I was watching. I think it was like week 1 or week 2 of the NFL, and like a Bills fan was like crying about the Queen dying. I'm like, why are you crying? Are you from England? Have you been to England?
Look at England, man. They don't deserve anything. And I hope Flame's watching this, even though I'm pretty sure he's not. Nobody watches my streams.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, he deserves everything that's bad happening to England right now.
Yeah, it's true. Fuck England.
So true. Besides that, there hasn't been any other games I've been. I've been playing two games or a series. I've been playing all of Yakuza.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I've literally caught up. I beat 0 through 7,
I'll look for an opening.
and now I'm playing Judgment.
Oh, there! Now's your chance to run.
And Japan is weird.
Really?
Like, it's not even just the side quests or the side things I can do, but some of the story just doesn't make fucking sense. Or it's just entirely stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's the director himself that. Yeah, but it's a really. I'm specifically talking about like 4 and 5 specifically. 5 is probably the most guilty thing if you ever played that, but the ending of that just doesn't make any sense. But 7, the RPG game, is the best one.
I've been meaning to play that. I have it. I just haven't played it yet.
It is the best one, which is weird because it is when they turn it into an RPG game and people complain about it being slow, and it is kind of slow as an RPG, but like it has like at times it's really fucking easy and like brain dead easy, and then at times it gets like really hard. Like it's like difficulty whiplash. Like it just becomes difficult for a period of time and then it just becomes easy. It doesn't make any sense.
That was one of those things where it just like it just randomly just changes difficulties.
In a way, yeah. I will say this, that they didn't do a good job balancing it, and that's probably why some people had issues with the game. It's not a like gameplay and its battle system isn't balanced. It's not gonna like wow you. It's not gonna like, oh, this is I never played an RPG game out there. Like it's like every other type of RPG. Like it's a class system RPG. Like you're not gonna be wowed about it. However, I think the story is the strongest in 7, which is Like a Dragon. I think that's the best story. Like I have almost zero complaints from a story and narrative standpoint from that. And when I played that, I played only 0, 1, and 2. And then I jumped to Like a Dragon because I'm like, I just don't want to play 3 because I heard 3 was the worst, and it was the worst.
I mean, 3 has some really weird changes and design choices. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, 3 where every enemy blocks you after 2 hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not have fun with that game. That game was horrendous. The last boss fight was okay, but that's about it. Ooh, you almost got Invigorate too.
Yeah.
Too bad. You can grind for SP with the Snuff Souls and Yukiko Castle. If you just keep on going through like, just the first floor, just keep going in and out.
I probably just might have to just grind at this point.
Not grind for like
Well,
XP,
well,
but
you
like
know,
grind.
right. Well, you know what I mean. Not like that.
Yeah, grind for items. And then the other game, and I hope you're playing this, man, because it's probably the best Switch game. Is Xenoblade 3.
No, I haven't yet. I was meaning to actually get it, but I was too busy playing Life Alive. That came out a week before Xenoblade.
Heard that game's great.
It's really good. I remember I played the advanced translation like years ago, and like that game's good, but I think the remake just fixes a lot of problems that the original had.
It was on my list. It was on my list to play.
I mean, whatever version you play, like the fan translation or the remake, it's fine. It's a really good game.
No, honestly, it would be the remake at this point. So that that's very easily accessible. But no, I think there's several reasons why I think Xenoblade 3 is the best game. But the problem that I had with the game is too easy if you play on normal. If you play on hard, I hate how games do hard mode. They don't do it right. What they do is they do like a double. They fuck you in both ways. They inflate the boss's HP, attack, defense, like all that stuff. But they also cut how much experience and like tech points or whatever you want to call them, class points, in half as well. And I'm like, why can't you just make my experience be the same? Like, why does it need to be cut in half?
Yeah.
And have and have the bosses have higher HP, higher attack, and higher defense. Like, why mess with that? Just, I
Dude,
don't want to grind. I don't want to grind.
That was the entire experience I had while playing Three Houses on maddening difficulty. I don't know if you actually tried and play on maddening difficulty, but it is the fucking worst.
It is. I know that. I think it's a chapter 2 or 3. It's the first like real boss you fight, and every enemy has poison, like poison touch or some shit.
Everybody has poison. It reduces your experience points. Pretty much everybody that isn't you or Lord will just die in like 2 hits.
Correct. And
Ambushes are actual ambushes, and they will immediately attack you on that turn. Oh, that's not even getting into the later stages where ambushes will just randomly happen.
that in Three Houses has like there's like plenty of maps like where they have like fucking 50 like units. 50 plus units, I'm sorry. No, they have way more than that. And there's like plenty times like when I was playing it like on regular difficulty, the normal casual, not normal casual, but normal classic mode, where there was like enemies attacking me 10 at a time. Attacking like one unit, like it should not have happened.
It really shouldn't have. I try to like Three Houses.
I saw you played it the other day. I'm like, wait, that's fucking random. Why would you want to play fucking Three Houses?
Because I'm still trying to beat it on maddening.
What map are you on?
Well, I'm playing through the Crimson Flower route.
That's Edelgard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I'm about to fight Claude.
After time skip, right?
Yeah, this is after time skip.
You can recruit Lysynthia, which is the
Yes,
best.
I did. That is what I did immediately.
Easily the best fucking, even better unit than yourself. Like honestly, Lysynthia is like probably the saving grace of that fucking game. she can just destroy every unit she comes by. I also keep on making the notion of this, and like for like using Lysynthia as an example. Sure, her character and her story, her side story, is revolved around her be kind of like a magic type of character. Okay, but in Three Houses, you can literally change any character into any class, which I think is a problem because narratively it doesn't help the characters, like whatever story they're in, that the game just forces you to have. And one, all the stats that Lysynthia starts off with, the skills that she starts with, points to her just being a magic user, not a physical fighter. And there's plenty of other characters that are just like that.
Man, do you want to change Mercedes into a Fortress Knight? Because that'd be really hilarious.
No, it's entirely retarded. Just make her a healer. That's what she's used for. It's like trying to make Edelgard a healer. Like, that's stupid. She's a fucking lord. She should be either a Wyvern Lord, a Fortress Knight, or God, what's the other high tier class? Like, it should be all physical and defense for her, specifically defense.
Yeah, I just make her
She has
strength.
She has a surprisingly high defense.
I think what I did for the maddening flavor was just I made her originally a fighter, then brigade, or no, it was armored knight, then brigade, then built up her flying skills to be a wyvern rider.
Yeah. But there's also like the other issues with Three Houses too is like they will give you a choice, and then you select that choice, and that's the response of one of the characters is the exact same if you selected the other. Literally, your choice does not matter.
I'll just make a point go up.
No, not even that. In some instances, it just doesn't even do that. Like, oh, you got a stuff stall. So that's what I'm talking about. If you keep on going back and forth through floor 2 and floor 1.
No, it doesn't work in this version. I tested it. It doesn't.
What? No, it does.
No, it doesn't. I'll show it. It doesn't work like that.
Is the chest empty?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Okay, wait.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Go
gold.
through. Hold on. Then go through floor 1, exit out of the dungeon, and then go back. It does respawn. I've played this game plenty of times, and I've used the same strategy. It will work. Because it respawns the floor. Every time you re-enter the dungeon, it respawns the floor format. So you have a different floor. Even though I think floor 1 is always the same.
No, I'm pretty sure it's floor 2.
Floor 2 is, and floor
Floor 2.
5.
Yeah.
Floor 5.
Just pretty much any floor that has a boss on it.
Correct. I always wondered why there wasn't like a super weapon or a secret weapon for Chie in the floor 2 Yukiko's castle. She's the only one that doesn't have like a secret weapon or a secret item that you can get.
It's weird. But I'm not going to complain about that. Because there's a lot of other things to complain about Persona 4 for stupid reasons.
Yeah, transphobia.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, don't forget the bat phobia as well. You ever feel like maybe your favorite series should have just stayed niche and not mainstream at all?
That's exactly how I felt with Danganronpa. I got into it through the Something Awful forums, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is like an interesting murder mystery. I kind of enjoy those. And it got mainstream pretty quickly. And I wish it kind of like stayed niche, even though in the beginning, trying to have the game localize was the best option because fan translation and trying to play it on a PSP was horrendous. Not the Something Awful translations; those were actually good, and they were pretty 1-to-1. But trying to play it like legitimately was very difficult, especially for PSP. Like I think there was like you could do it through your phone, but you had to like how to do something with your phone to play the PSP game. I tried to figure it out. I couldn't remember. I could never figure it out.
Yeah. I think back then when emulation and fan translations were kind of small at the time. And it's just weird to think nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can just emulate pretty much almost anything at this point.
All you need is a decent computer.
Yeah.
So I guess you are right. I guess maybe this version.
Yeah.
I could have sworn, and maybe you had to leave the dungeon area. I could have sworn that. Yeah, there's also no reason for you to open the golden boxes.
Oh, well, I did. I got a power bout out of it. Whatever.
The only reason why you would want to get it is, you can get 3. I think you can get 3 snuff souls in the original, or you may even get a soma. I'm pretty sure you can get a soma, but those are extremely rare.
You ever think we'll ever get Persona 6 at this point?
We will eventually, but just not in 5 years.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna be honest. During this whole fucking 25th anniversary thing, I kind of just like I don't really care about Persona 6 anymore. I just don't care.
Or what it's gonna be. Just going back to the Soul Hacker shit, but like the whole argument, like, oh, it didn't do good because it was adult. I'm like, no, that's not the case.
There's more reasons than that.
There's several other factors. One is like a glaring thing: the marketing.
No,
Like,
there was no marketing for that game at all.
Yeah.
Like I rarely saw any ads on it. The only ad I saw, and this was a video from Tokyo, is they had a billboard for it, and that was pretty much it.
I could have sworn it was maybe in a direct or one of the Sony directs, or you want to call them. But
No,
other than that, no.
It's a state of play, totally different and original.
I'm definitely calling it direct at this point.
Yeah, that's just like a really dumb fucking thing to actually say. Like, there is more reasons for a game to fail. Just because it has an adult cast doesn't mean it's shit at all.
Well, also it alienated like the original core audience that played the original, which you can say that too. But also people that probably played the original probably are not gamers anymore, or didn't even know about Soul Hackers 2 because maybe it wasn't marketed well. It's completely different from the original, and it looks more like as bad as I'm gonna say, it's like a Persona type of game in terms of gameplay. It doesn't look different, which is weird because Atlas is pretty good at making their RPG games like different, not the same. It was that your impression when you played the game?
Yeah, because I don't know. It's like they're playing it safe nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know really how to describe it, but it feels like they're not trying anything different, but like they doing stuff because they just want to make money. They're picking the options that will make them the most money. And it's like, Persona is popular, so ergo, let's make something that's like Persona but technically isn't.
And I feel like this for a few years now, and I came to this realization that Atlas has changed. Honestly, with how Persona 5 was like advertised, like there was like Persona 4 and everything, and we're doing that with Persona 5, but not as much.
I say they don't do much with merchandise outside of Persona 5. Because there's a hell of a lot of things they're doing with 5, and it's kind of ridiculous. And this is a problem that I have. Is just like I like Persona 5, but there's just too much Persona 5.
Well, at this point too, but that was the same feeling that we had with Persona 4. Like there was too much shit going on.
I feel like it's more to an extent with 5.
But also look at this too, man. Like they have a collector's edition. They when Persona 4 came out, they said this is the final edition. Like we're not gonna be doing like a remake version. Well, guess what? Here's Golden. It's the new definitive version of Persona 4 now.
Hey, you know what? It's fair. You know, Golden is actually really good. I don't blame them for it.
It is a better version. I think they said the same thing with 5.
But we all know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but they get more money with the collector's edition, and they know that people will buy them. The DLCs, the DLCs is also where they're making the money too. I will be honest, I will probably buy Royale on PC just because I can mod it. But I'm not gonna buy it day one. I'm not paying $60. I'm waiting until it gets on.
That
Like,
was the worst thing. When it's just like what you said. They should have made Royal originally for PS5. They should have just done that.
yeah, because I feel like what was it? Persona 5 came out in like what 2016, 2017,
Somewhere around
and then Royal came out like 2020. It came out really quick, and it could have just waited a little bit longer.
Well, here's the thing, because what I found out through that really fucking dumb essay that I'm trying to write and through interviews, and apparently through a timeline, that they started development for Persona 5 Royal like a few months after 5's release.
Really?
Yeah.
What? That's that doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't you focus on a newer project?
Well, here's the thing. You
No.
remember the Persona 3 and Persona 5 dancing game.
Yeah.
So, according to an interview, they were originally just going to do Persona 3 dancing, but the producer, who's now in charge of Persona, was just like, well, they figured Persona 5 was going to be, successful anyway. You might as well do Persona 5 dancing as well. And keep in mind, Persona 5 wasn't even finished yet when they made that decision.
That's weird because I felt like Persona 5 was the main drive, and then they made it like Persona 3 dancing was more of like a side thing you can do.
Well, at this point, they basically just divided the team in half. So one team is working on the spin-offs, and the other one was working on Persona 5.
Okay, you know what? I take back what I said. You're completely right. The Persona 5 has way more side games than 4. You have the Persona 5 dancing. You have Persona 5 Scramble 1. Or, I'm sorry, Persona 5 3DS game, whatever it is, 1 and 2. Yeah, Q1 and 2, yeah. Which I'm never going to finish, nor... I stopped at the second dungeon. I was like, fuck this. I don't want to play any more of this. I heard 2 is better.
It fixed some things, but it's still kind of like a slog to get through.
My main complaint is that the cast is too big. There's too many people. Even if I know all these,
about Persona Q2, because they don't focus on a lot of other people other than the Phantom Thieves and that.
More enemies. Let's get through
They
this.
sure don't.
okay, no, wait, hold on. So Q2 is 5, but Q1 is 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. They have Q2, Scramble, which I still haven't beaten either. I got to like maybe the second to the last dungeon, and I just stopped because I'm like, I'm just not interested. I just don't care. It wasn't as the way that they advertised it and marketed it was really good because it made me think like, okay, this is like a really cool concept, and I think like this could be a good direction of where the future of Persona games could go. Is like kind of like the real-time strategy type of games. But yeah, I wasn't really impressed with the whole like warrior style concept of it.
Yeah, that just might be my bias because I like the Muso games. But I understand if people don't actually like it.
I will say the Persona version was better in my opinion because there were some parts that were difficult. While I've only played that version in Hyrule Warriors, which I felt like Hyrule Warriors was easy. At least what I played. I didn't get very far in Warriors, so again, could be completely different later on in the game. But I felt like Persona 5 Scramble was decently hard in the beginning. Like, I died a couple times in the first boss fight. The main boss fight, not talking about like the mini bosses.
I'll give it that. It's been a while since I actually played Persona Scramble, whatever the hell it's called.
We never got Persona Racing. We never got that.
No, we didn't.
No. Persona 5 Royale that came out. And I feel like there's been some cameos of Persona 5.
There has been. There's the DLC for Catherine Full Body. What else was there? There was the collaboration with that and Sword Art Online.
Ah, yes, I forgot about that. I blew my shit when I saw that. I'm like, oh god.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other collabs that I'm pretty much forgetting at this point.
Oh, Sonic Forces.
Oh yeah, that's true! I forgot about the fucking costume! Oh man. Should I play Sonic Forces? I don't even know.
No, Sonic Forces is bad.
Because I got it on PlayStation Plus, and I'm just like, it's been sitting there, and I'm just like, kind of want to play it, but I also don't want to.
It's bad. And that was the Sega's version, because like Sonic Mania was like a side project by like fans that Sega hired people for. And Sonic Mania is a fantastic game all the way through. And Sega wanted to make a game that connected Sonic Mania to Sonic Forces, and it was horrible.
Yeah, because that's what I heard, because, like, classic Sonic's in Forces for some reason.
It's the way that Sonic Mania ends, because it uses like the time emeralds, or whatever you want to call them, dimensional emeralds, if you want to call them that. And it just basically gets teleported to what happens in Sonic Forces. And then the main guy, who's the villain of Forces? Not Mephiles, but basically Mephiles, Diet Mephiles.
Yeah, basically, Infinite.
Infinite, that's right. It was the dumbest fucking name. Yes. And I wasn't intimidated at all by the villain. Like, I didn't care. Like, Shadow kicked his ass like as soon as he appeared.
Man, you talking about Mephiles just made me remember that I found my copy of Sonic 06. And I was wondering, should I actually stream it? Because I've never finished it at all.
Better yet, why don't you play the PC, quote unquote, PC version of Sonic 06? Which is supposed. There's a fan that's like redoing Sonic 06, but trying to like make it good.
I mean, you can fix all the bugginess in Sonic 06, but you can't change the fucking awful story.
Oh no, you can. That's the charm of Sonic 06. I feel like you should just leave it the way it is. Honestly, I say you leave the glitches in, because I think that's what makes the game enjoyable with some parts. My favorite thing to do is take the box to the moon. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't beaten that either. I think I beat Sonic Story. I think I'm close to Silver's story, but I would have to boot my PS3 again, and I just don't want to like put my PS3 anywhere ever. But like the next time I'll play Sonic 06, it's probably gonna be on PC. Wait, you still have a golf club?
You know what? I actually did not actually realize I still have the fucking golf club. That is weird, because it's the only item I have. Wow, holy shit.
Wow, what the?
I fucking didn't even realize that.
Check your other equipment.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. It's probably just as bad.
Like, I bet you don't have Yukiko's what fucking weapon?
I think I did. Hang on. Yeah, I have it. The Suzaku Feather. Yeah, I already have that.
Okay. And I think you have Yosuke's weapons.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't change to the katana yet.
I don't even know. I'm debating whether I should just leave and come back, or I should at least try to get to the floor where the boss is, then leave, then get better equipment.
Well, obviously save and see if you can. Because you're on floor 7. Rize's dungeon is very short. You're really close to the top.
That's true.
I think it's like floor 9. And honestly, you don't have to fight any enemies. You can just dodge them.
Yeah, it's true. That might be a challenge, just trying to dodge them, because they were, from my experience, they react a lot more on hard mode.
Best way to do it is bait them to the right, then circle back, and then go left. But it only works if as long as the shadow isn't like huge. If the shadow is huge, it's gonna get you.
Oh, like that fucking red shadow right there.
You could go past it.
That really depends if it's not a fucking dead end right here. Oh, please let that be your
Yeah.
staircase.
Obviously, take every turn. Yeah. Okay, it's the next floor. And you're like close to level 30, right?
I think I might be level 30.
You might be able to do it, but I think
But I just need better equipment.
well, obviously you need. I think Meteorama is going to help you if you can access Meteorama for Yukiko, and Ice Resistance for Yukiko.
That's true.
Really, 11?
It might be
Hold
level.
on, I have to look this up. I don't. My memory's really bad now. If I thought it was. So I know Kanji's the biggest dungeon. It's 13 floors.
Oh, problems. Oh, there's problems.
Oh, you didn't open the fucking chest.
I tried to open the chest. I just wanted fucking
Yeah,
open.
It seems strong, but I'm sure you'll win. Yosuke's hurt. Someone do something.
Yeah, the next one's the.
Oh yeah, better problems. Yeah, no, this has already been a wash. I might as well. Yep, I'm dead.
Sensei?
384 damage. You love to see it.
Total party knockout. God damn it. It's a good thing I saved.
Wait, the fucking IGN is recommending to be level 40 before Shadow Teddy.
I do remember Shadow Teddy being kind of difficult in vanilla.
I mean, there's only like one move you need to worry about,
Yeah, that's true.
which if you just guard, you'll be fine. Actually, if you have Rakaja, you should be fine too.
I don't think I have that though.
Or Tarunda, which you should inherit it from Slime. Secunda is gonna help.
Yeah, Secunda is. I also have Racunda.
Racunda doesn't. in my opinion.
Yeah, I do like lowering defenses, but
Well, it just kills them faster, but like honestly, if you have the items, you can like live through it.
true.
So you already have King Frost, or not King Frost. Wait, was that King Frost?
Which one?
The God, yeah, it is King Frost. Okay, I just remember. I'm so bad to remember these like demon names. Speaking of which, did you enjoy SMT5?
Yes and no. Here's the thing: I haven't actually finished SMT5.
Wow, because me and another buddy of mine who streams, me and him came to the same conclusion that we like Persona 5. Wow, SMT5 was a disappointment in many ways. Your ending that you go for does not matter.
Yeah, I figured. Fucking hell!
Like you can try to do like the alignment, and you literally until you get to the last dungeon, you can choose your alignment right then and there. Only if you try to go for the one exclusive route, if you do like two things, I can't remember what they were, then you can go to this other route. But that's it, and that's reserved like towards the end game. Not like, oh well, you build it up like you normally do, like in like SMT3 or SMT4. No, like I feel like SMT5 was rushed. In my opinion, and we also found this out too, that the amount of damage that you do is tied to your level,
That was cool, Yosuke.
meaning you do need to grind. You can't just be like low leveling and expect yourself to do decent damage. You're going to need to level up. Otherwise, your attacks and of course your defense does not matter, no matter how high your defense is.
Some really weird design choices.
Yeah, there was really weird design choices. I'll have to. I'm gonna start doing this now, going forward. But like any like games, like new releases that I'm like looking forward to, I'm actually gonna like write my thoughts as I go, because I did have a lot of thoughts with Xenoblade 3 and SMT5, and I just did not write them down. I feel like if I wrote them down, I would remember a lot of my points that I would want to make when talking about it. But SMT5, it is difficult, especially if you play in the harder difficulty. It is, but it's difficult for, again, the wrong reasons that I've mentioned. How other games do hard difficulty, your experience is cut in half. I don't know what other points that you get when you defeat an enemy besides experience in SMT5. You do way less damage.
Damn, it's not going down.
And I feel like the enemies are like aggressive wise, they're about the same. They're not like smarter.
It's not working.
Actually, no, I take that back. There's been times where they knew my fucking weakness. Specifically the bosses. Like they knew specifically what weakness like all my demons and myself was. And just went through it. It became like
A lot with SMT in general. Like it feels like the enemies actually do know your weakness and will just spam it.
I mean like with SMT4, yes.
Which is
But
the
I felt like
SMT with everybody will say.
But I feel like SMT4 does it right though. because I feel like the smirk command mechanic helps as well, in a lot of ways, and you can prepare yourself for those ongoing attacks that like, oh, they're gonna hit me with this. Basically, I was playing through like the hardest mode in SMT up until like the very end where you fight Thor. No, I'm sorry, not Thor, Odin. And like those boss fights in this area, they're just like genuinely impossible or like difficult. And I had to lower the difficulty because as soon as my buddy of mine, he told me like it like your level, the amount of damage that you do does not matter because it's dependent on what level you're on. It doesn't matter on. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how much you increase your strength or you increase your defense. Unless you're high enough level, you're not going to do enough damage or you're not going to block enough damage. So it makes it pretty mandatory that you have to fucking grind. And at times grinding is not bad in an S&T game, but like I feel like S&T 5 having a design where your strength or your defense, your other stats is weighted against your level instead of the actual stats is just beyond stupid. Like if I put like every level into strength, I should be able to do like high damage. In fact, that's what I was pretty much doing.
Cause that's weird. Cause in Nocturne it doesn't do that. You point your points into anything, you just get stronger for the result.
Correct. Yeah, SMT3 mechanically it does it right. Like the stats work out right. The matamas that you ingest, you can change them to change what your abilities or skill sets or your what in void with. I can't remember what SMT5 does.
That's a strong enemy.
You can absorb the demon's like attributes, like what if they like null, resist, or void. But you have to get I don't want to say a card, but you have to get a gem specifically from that demon. It's a little murky. I mean, you play the game, so you probably know what I'm talking about, but it just didn't feel the same, and it feel like, oh, I can just take any demon I have and just put it on me and get those same attributes. Or same skills. I feel like it just didn't feel good.
Speaking of Nocturne, have you actually played the remaster?
Yes. I got to the very end and I still have beaten it. I'm on the true demon ending. Lucifer just he keeps on kicking my ass. I get him down to where he keeps on doing Root of Evil, and then I just die.
There's only one enemy.
Even though I'm level 99, I have all great demons. I have all these like resources. I have all my buffs, and I put all the debuffs. He still just kicks my ass. I don't understand.
Let's attack. You are the leader.
Well, that's Lucifer.
I would say he's almost the hardest form of Lucifer, but I think the Lucifer from Devil Survivor is probably harder.
Whoa, what level are you fighting Lucifer at?
On Devil Survivor or
Nocturne.
oh, so I'm not level 99, but above whatever 99 is, because you can just
Yeah, you can get
keep.
through 100, over 100.
Yeah, but I have all my stats, the important stats, which is strength, magic, and defense at 40.
Man, Has everybody even tried to go for a magic build against Lucifer? Because it's like almost impossible.
It's entirely pointless because he resists all magic.
Yeah.
Like strongly resists. I think he has like a triple resistance. And I think it's he has a resistance against
But I'm sure
Almighty. I think I could be wrong about that, but the frugal, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
plus with Pierce bypasses that because it looks for strength. I think.
Sensei, my okay.
I believe that's not a magic attack. It's a strength attack.
Now's your chance to run.
But yeah, that's where I'm at in Nocturne. I just can't beat it. I actually have not beaten Nocturne at all, even the original,
Oh damn.
because I always get to Lucifer, get destroyed, and then I'm like, oh fuck. But at least in this newer version of Nocturne, it's easier because I can just demon fuse and put like any of the skills onto the demons instead of back in.
That's true. They did add that in the post patch.
No, it wasn't a pulse patch. It was always there. And the PS4 version, yeah, day one.
Oh, okay, you're talking about that because I played the I actually played the Japanese version of that first, and it wasn't there at all.
Oh, it also wasn't in the American version, if that's what you're thinking. You had to back out and then
Yeah.
check it again. Just like in Persona, the original Persona 4 that you're playing.
Yep. So good.
You have no doubt how many hours I spent trying to back out and get the right skills on my fusion. I think there was like a five-way fusion that I could have done, and I spent like literally 2 hours just to get the perfect set of skills. That's when I had like no time and I was like super autistic. But now I don't have time for that shit. Like literally, okay, can I get this done in like 5 minutes or less? If not, fuck it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave and see if I can do it again. Just get better equipment.
Oh yeah, definitely better weapon. I'm wondering if you can beat Rize and Teddy or like right now where you're at.
Welcome.
I'm wondering if you can.
Oh, Rise is no issue at all. Teddy
Yeah.
was a different story.
Correct.
So I wonder what dream I'm gonna have today. Give me a dream. No dream.
Not with Yosuke? Yeah.
Damn.
Not with Brosuke? No.
Not with Brosuke. What should I do today?
Oh yeah, Persona 3 is coming out here soon. The PC version.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite version. Fucking visual novel.
Ooh, look at that sword. Actually, hold on, let me Google that real quick for you. Is it myth-like sword or myth?
Myth-like sword.
Okay. I want to see the stats on that. Let's see. Well, that's God. I hate. Okay, Persona 4.
You think I'd look it up, but I'm afraid to actually show what's on my browser right now.
Never mind, because it's so annoying. Stats are 140 attack, 80 hit.
140.
140, yeah, but 80 hit.
Yeah, worth it.
I mean, it's incredibly cheap too, so
Yeah.
yeah.
What even is my stats right now?
Yeah, you have the golf club is the beginner item, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was not aware that I had that golf club for that long.
I noticed that as you were going through like Yukiko dungeon, like, wait, what the fuck? Because at first I thought like my mouse was like moving around with the golf, like where the end of the golf club was at. I'm like, wait, is that my mouse? Then I thought it was your mouse, and I'm like, wait a second, no, that's the golf club. Like, wait a second, golf club. Oh, you got the bachelor sword. That's a good item.
Yeah, it's true. I probably might have gotten a lot of good items just from selling all that material.
It's a shame that you don't have a lot of yen.
Eh, true. I can't buy that. Goddamn.
Hey, at least the new Pokemon game looks like shit too.
Oh yeah. I don't care for Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that people are still buying this game that's been the same for, I would say, at least a decade so far.
Well, people just don't like change.
Well, they also just will buy any Nintendo product ever and just say, "Oh, it's good because it's Nintendo." Ooh, baby.
Do you think with the equipment I have now and with the items I got now, do you think I should probably go ahead and just get ready with just resale, or I just?
It would be funny if you could try.
I mean, I could try. I don't have enough money for anything anyway, so.
Do you at least have resistance for Yukiko?
I think I might have it.
Because that's gonna be your healer.
That's true.
shit. There was another streaker.
What?
Oh my
What?
god. Yeah, the NFL game right now, there was a streaker and he had like a smoke bomb or some shit. There's like pink smoke coming out as he's running.
That's hilarious.
Yes. I'm trying to read his shirt. I can't see what he's saying. But like an NFL guy tackles him down to the ground.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try. And if it doesn't go well, then we'll just probably have to save that for another time.
So what games have you been playing lately?
I was playing Live Alive the other day, and that's great. Soul Hackers 2, I already pretty much said about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have been it. Because I've just been playing some old fucking things again.
Well, it also helps that you have King Frost.
Yeah,
Because you're going to be using King Frost when you're fighting Teddy.
that is true.
Which King Frost has, does he have Secunda
Yes, he does.
and Rakunda? Okay, so basically use him as support and then attack as needed and heal as needed. And then have everyone else attack. If you have resist physical, that would help. Does he have resist physical?
I
Two?
think he does.
Ew. I'm trying to remember how I make my King Frost. I make my King Frost like really good for Teddy. Like I think I have like resist physical. Like I think I passed the resist physical from slime. Move it to King Frost somehow. Rakunda, Secunda. No, I put Tarunda in there. And Secunda. And then it's other skills that I just pretty much don't mind. Are you setting yourself up for the Neko Shogun?
Well, I can't really do that just yet because I don't have more fusion stuff yet.
Also, you have to be level, I think it's 35?
I believe so, yeah. But also, I'm just trying to figure out a persona that has probably Medea Rama.
You're not going to find Mediarama.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Media is going to help.
Well, I can't remember. I think High Pixie might have Medea. No. I don't know which one.
Wait, it should.
No.
You must have gotten rid of it. Or you didn't pass it down.
I probably did.
Principality? Nope. It's too weak for Principality.
Making me tell my has Medea Rama.
Look at Unicorn.
No.
Nope. Okay. Ganga? Nope. Diorama though.
Yeah, I was told it's Nikki Mitama.
Really?
Yeah. Green map?
Oh, Titania. What level are you? Titania. Definitely has it.
But not at this point. Yeah.
Wait, what is Redwall? Redwall is fire resistance, right? Okay.
I mean, I'll just view as Titania.
Hold on. Before you do that, see what skills you can pass through. Because those skills are all useless.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Just saying what look to see what you have. Like go through 1, 2, and 3.
well,
You could have done it with the main screen.
I could have. I kind of forget.
Okay, so nothing for him. So it's all on Jack Frost.
Yeah.
So if you can pass on Bufala and Ice Boost, that's about it. But
Yeah, I was
really,
thinking that.
it's not going to help you. And she has a decent magic attack.
Yeah.
Magic stat, I should say.
Yeah, that's pretty much it over the Needle Smile, but I can just easily get rid of that when I want to.
Does it fail? Damn it.
No, I was faking.
It paused for like a second.
Yeah, I think I should be good, I guess. And if not, whatever. So are you ready to sit through this really long cutscene?
Yeah, 10 minutes of just yelling back and forth like, that's not me.
Yeah.
Hey, she said the magic words.
Yeah.
I always did find like what was disappointing about Persona 5 was the stuff that you did in the I can't really remember the other world's name, but it only like influences that person's like mind,
There it is.
and it doesn't like when I saw the trailer initially, I'm like, okay, we're in a casino and there's people. And I'm like, oh, we're actually interacting in the real world.
Oh, watch it
And I'm like, that's awesome.
now.
No, it's nothing like that at all.
Stop it. Oh,
It felt
brother, you wanna
it felt lame.
don't you? How's this?
Yeah, that's kind of one of the disappointing things about Persona 5. But it's still overall a better game.
Please stop this.
Oh yeah. Well, what helped was it didn't rely on the shadow mechanics, and it relied on the demons mechanics, which they should have done with 3 and 4. Like that is
You little skank.
that is the downside of 3 and 4 is I don't know why they went to shadows.
No, that's not true.
Why didn't they use the demon mechanics?
Come on,
Yeah.
look. You
You
can't
know, they
tear
might
me
go back
with
to
this
Shadows for
thing.
6.
This is
They better not.
This is who I really am. Not Rosette, the fake celebrity.
Who really knows what this new team's gonna do with 6? I don't know. I don't have high hopes for them after Royal.
Cliche who chokes down everything this world. I'm no one.
So who
but
knows? They
myself.
might surprise.
Come on, look at me.
Yeah, I can't wait till they make 6, and then 2 or 3 later it's like, hey, you want to play the final version of it?
It's time to prove it.
This new and improved version?
Let my naked truth be.
Can I just say how stupid it is that they released Royal for PS4 and then like, not literally like a year or two later, just be like, oh hey, we're remastering the game for PS5.
No, don't say it.
You're not me.
Oh, she said the thing.
Well, see, what you don't understand is it's the Last of Us treatment.
Oh my god. Can I fucking just say it's dumb to remake a game that was from last gen.
Finally myself.
Hey, this game that came on the PS3. Well, guess what? We're putting it on the PS4. Well, guess what? The new gen is the PS5. We need to put a game on the PS5, so we're gonna remake Last of Us 1 and 2.
Yeah, because the PS5 has no games.
I mean, yes, that's true. But I think a lot of people just learn from like GTA, and they're like, "Oh, we can just like pump out the same fucking game over and over again, and people will buy it."
And now the moment you've been waiting for.
Like, hey, you can play Persona on your toaster. Here's how.
Guests in the front row. I'll give you extra special, extra intense.
Another thing that's a funny thing, that's a disaster that everyone saw coming was Stadia dying.
Oh yeah, who would have thought? But Ouya 2.
Going to rush the stage? What an ill-mannered guest.
There's a UA 2?
No, I'm just making it. That's the Stadia.
Oh, I was about to say, like, wait. Yes, you're right. Did the UA last longer than the Stadia?
I don't even know that. That's
Stadia lasted like what, 2 or 3 years tops? Yeah, I don't know why IGN recommends you being level 40 for this, because you need to be like at least level 40 for the next boss. Because the next boss is actually hard.
yeah.
And it's just mainly because of the fucking 2-turn attack that fucking thing has.
Yeah, most likely going to die too.
If you get Neko Shogun, I mean, the Neko Shogun has Meteorama. And it has good support skills. You put Teddy on there, and then you just put Yosuke and Chie. I also just don't know what they're going to do for Persona 6 either. Since it's going to be like a new director. Like 3, 4, and 5 was the same director. And it's definitely going to be a new director. And are they going to do turn-based again? Like, what are they going to do that's different that the other games haven't done?
I don't know.
Ways to go until I show my true self.
I'm still holding out for Project Re Fantasy. It's gonna happen.
What's Refantasy?
It is a project that was announced like way back, like I think 6 years ago, by the director of, the past director of the Persona games. It's practically almost the same team as Persona, but they recently released Captain Full Body. It's that same team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Refantasy. Yeah, I haven't even heard any of this. Just skimming through it.
Take a look.
Seriously?
Wow. Okay. All right.
You died?
Yeah.
Well, now you're definitely not ready.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe they were right about level 40. Okay.
No, you're not level 40. Honestly, you need to have second tier skills by now. Like you should not have like Garu or Agi still.
Yeah, that is. Ugh.
Like you should have second tier skills. Media it should still be good. At least for Yukiko, because it doesn't heal for 50, but actually for like 80 tops. If her magic's status good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna think of.
Yeah, that's true.
And you just gotta have better personas.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think
I was gonna say that load screen was like forever. That was like 30 seconds, I think.
I think it's finally happening. I think this might be Disrot. Is it finally happening? Well, now I know what to do. I'm just gonna reload this save. Okay, and I'm just gonna, I guess, grind a little bit.
All right, man. Well, I'm probably gonna dip out for a second. So it was nice talking to you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should talk again sometime.
yeah, we probably should. Whenever that'll be.
Yeah. Well, maybe the next time you stream, or if I stream in the next like month or so. Actually, the Xenoblade 3 DLC that eventually comes out, I might just stream that because that's gonna be good content. If it's as good as Xenoblade 2 DLC, that will be good. So, but we'll see. But I would say strongly recommend you playing that game. I think you will definitely like 3. Have you played 1 and 2?
Yeah, I'm playing through 2 right now.
Let me guess, you don't like it.
Still pretty much in the beginning part of it. I haven't really decided yet.
Honestly, there's a 10-minute video that I can send you. It's from Chugger Conroy, but it's a really good
Oh, is it
video.
the, things I wish I knew about Xenoblade 2.
Yes. And it's just because Xenoblade 2 it's just so bad at explaining things. But the mechanics, like the battle system, is like really deep. I really like 2. And I'm not talking from like a story perspective, because like in the beginning when I first played it, I thought it was kind of lame. I didn't really enjoy it, but mechanically, like the gameplay, I did like, even though it is a little bit. You didn't change your club.
No, because I reloaded the save from earlier.
Oh, even though there is a gotcha mechanic with the blades, which is annoying.
That's what I've been hearing a lot about. That
But
is
the-
mechanic.
But there are side quests that you can do that will get you rare blades. So you don't have to use the common blades. And some common blades are good just because of what abilities or stats they can increase you for. So you just have to get lucky with it. Like that is legitimately the bad thing about it. And leveling up the blades is incredibly annoying because you have to put like tons of hours into it. And the easiest way to do that is like feeding your team like items they like, and that's how you increase trust the fastest. So, yeah, but honestly, you don't need to beat 2 to play 3, but it would help.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, and I would strongly recommend the Torna.
Can I think I have the expansion pass, so I probably already have that.
Borna is an excellent, well worth just that alone. The DLC. It's a 40-hour game. That's how long it is. And I'm glad that you have the expansion pass because Poppy is the best blade in the game. But if you don't do anything with Poppy, it literally Tora is useless. So the fact that you have the expansion pass is going to help you speed up a lot of things with Poppy. So yeah, if you want to like look up things on how to make Poppy good, look up a guide for that. Otherwise, don't spend your Poppy swap points on useless things because you can lose out on valuable time doing that, and you're gonna hate yourself if you do that.
All enemies down.
All right, I'll dip out.
Let's end the stream here because I might just end up doing this off stream anyway.
True, yeah, grinding is a chore. So, and I'm gonna dip out anyways. I'm gonna watch some of this game. So it was nice talking to you, man.
Alright.
All right, peace, man.
Alright. I wasn't really looking when I said that. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. For anybody watching it, disappointed that I didn't make it to Risei? Well, I kinda did. I didn't fight her. Or Teddy. It's fine. What I'm just gonna do is just grind off camera and then just see where it goes from there. So, till then, laters.